Hey there everyone, my name is Monkey Dropping from the guys who play games, back with some more Pokemon Crystal Randomizer. And what are we doing but watching Suicune run away and battling this dude named Enzwin, or Uzine, Azuril, Azia. I can never say his name, but apparently he's a bug catcher named Jimmy now, so it's okay. He's got a lantern, that's okay. I got nothing for it, that's okay. I forget all my moves because it's actually been a bit since I recorded. Well, Brett's the body loop. Nah, just body slam. And now I'm switching. Because screw confusion, I ain't dealing with it. You know, speaking of confusion, this is a thing I hear about a lot, and it's kind of one of those common, like, the way your brain remembers things, where whenever people talk about things like confusion, you know, because they're 50%, more often than not, if you ask someone, they're going to talk about how they always hit themselves and that the AI never hits themselves, and, like, that's a very common, how do I put this? It's the way your brain remembers things. It's more likely to remember the bad things than it is to remember the good things. So, people say that, and I mean, I'm sure a lot of them might even just be joking, but there are people who are serious about that, and more often than not, like I said, it's just the way your brain remembers things. So, usually that's not the case at all. It's usually, you know, overall pretty 50-50. And in fact, more often than not, it's probably in your favor because of the way the game handles things. It generally is in your favor in these games. You know, what with like the 25% miss chance, the badge boost, the badge type boost in this game only. Just a bunch of things that are low levels, like really. It takes some really bad luck to have trouble with this game, that's for sure. Oh boy, that hurts. Wow, level 28. Don't miss. Good. High jump kick. Let's go. Boom. 1,000 experience. We in there. Psy wave. Not worth it. Maybe if I was a more tanky Pokemon, like even Hypno might actually be worth it just because it doesn't have the best offenses. Oh, so I'm getting a phone call from me, ma. It's in your PC. I like it. Now if I had Rock Smash, I could totally smash these rocks and get some Pokemon, but I don't think that's gonna happen anytime soon. What do? You're the person who checks... Yeah, where you met it, the level. Which is pretty cool, actually. I think that's, unique to this game. It's not one of those backwards compatibility things. Although well, I say that because I think it's actually one of the few things that isn't backwards compatible with Gold and Silver. I think if you send a Pokemon into Gold and Silver and bring it back, the data is actually lost. I could be wrong about that, but I don't think there's any value that actually saves it in Gold and Crystal, so it's just gone. In comparison to like your items, which do get saved when they get sent into the past, but that's because there's just so happens to be a value that can be used for that. It's just a coincidence more than anything that it even works out. It was a very happy coincidence, of course, but a coincidence nonetheless. Now we're gonna fight these two black belt dudes in a row because this is like one of the few cases of like an emerald style double battle in a sense, where you fight them back to back because they're, you know, both facing at the same time. Submission! Wow, I just realized these Pokemon are high level. Forgot that the gym here actually gets a bit hard for a bit, because their Pokemon are actually pretty high level out of nowhere. Anyways, Granbull, you got a lot of attack, but nothing else really. You're not bad, but you ain't no Starmie, that's for sure. Now what do you got, Black Belt man, with your Performer Forest? Oh, a Vileplume. Well, that's not happening. So how about, I don't think Breadstick can really fight this. Yeah, he's like walled by 3 of the 4 moves, basically. So, I think now is probably a good time to send out Herpes. Let's drill it. Ugh, Psybeam. Ooh. I mean, Hypno could wall that pretty good, but... Whoa! Jeez, Vileplume, you're scary. Anyways, it's done. We ain't seen any more of that. Alright, Hypno, going out. I guess now is as good a time to talk about a couple little, like, beta facts, I guess, is the best way to put it. So, originally, the secret potion was going to be found in, I think, Ekritique City. And there are a couple text boxes that amplify this fact, because you can look in the data, and there are text boxes that talk about how there's a guy in Ekritique who has, really good medicine and stuff. And in fact, you can actually still find the house that has the text box in the game. It's in Olivine City. There is a warp in the top left of the map, like as far away from the playable space as possible, that for some reason they didn't remove, and it still sends you to a house in that city that has, I think, a woman that just talks about it. And she also has a glitchy Pokemon that kind of glitches because it walks around but doesn't have animations or proper animations or something. It's weird. Yeah, I just think it's kind of interesting because it's kind of one of those things. I'm not sure if that was ever, like, finalized or anything. It might not have been. It's probably just a case of, ooh. Oh, so this Crobat is destroying me, man. Crobat is, like, really good. Like, we'll talk about that in a sec. What was I? Shit. Now I've gone brain dead again. This happens to me a lot. I have these brain farts, and I just kind of go, like, empty in the head for a bit. Anyways, let's heal. Right. I was talking about how, yeah, the warp's in the top left, and I think it's kind of funny, because I'm sure, like, I'm almost 100% sure that at some point in time, somebody was messing around using a walk-through walls code, and ended up just, like, getting the shit, like, scared out of him, as he ended up in a random house with a glitchy Pokemon. Which to me is funny. Wait, do I have strength? Yeah, I have strength, right? I can at least teach strength right now, can I? Okay. Out of sight, out of mind. We'll get rid of Karate Chop. Actually, we'll get rid of Submission, because I already have Submission on a lot of Pokemon. Even though I doubt I'll ever use it, still worth having. Still worth having. Now, this puzzle, oh man, it is such an easy puzzle, but I know that I, as a kid, got stuck here a couple times where I just did not know how to do it. It's so simple, and I'm sure this happens to a lot of kids, because let's be honest, kids are dumb. I was dumb. Everyone's dumb. Oh, I didn't switch. Well, whatever. We'll poison you, and we'll get some money out of you. I like to imagine that, like, Hypno is just, like, beating him up for lunch money. Like, that's pretty funny. It's like payday, because, I mean, it's like, it looks like you hit him and then money comes flying out. Like, obviously it's based on the whole, like, Japanese lore. Urban legend, Jack Squad, and all that jazz. About, cat money. I know what it is, I'm not explaining it at all. And I'm sure that if you know what it is, you know what I'm talking about too. And if you don't, then, you can just look it up. But either way, in the context of Hypno, or maybe he's even, like, hypnotizing them. I'm putting way too much thought into it. It's Dewgong. Wow, with bulky water type. Let's see, I'll poison you too. Poison powder is surprisingly appropriate. I probably talked about this, but Hypno and Drowsy both learn poison gas. I'm not actually sure why they learn poison gas. I guess it probably has something to do with the fact that, like, Drowsy is supposed to be like a taper. I think he's a taper, or like an anteater. Whoa! I forgot about this. I think I saw this before. Oh, Hypno! Your tankiness knows no bounds. Scyther. Yeah, this is a good time for a cat call. I mean, Fire Spin isn't gonna do anything, but, I like to think my type advantages matter. This is probably gonna miss. It didn't miss. Wow. My Fire Spin luck has gotten a lot better. A Twister. This is gonna do, like, nothing. We'll do, like, 4. Maybe 5. Oh, it did 7. Whoa. Scyther's special attack is better than I thought. Anyways, let's get rid of you. Should die after this turn because fire spin damage. Scyther's actually got, like, really good stats. It's a Pokemon that obviously never evolved to begin with, and then it got an evolution. So it's, like, really good. I think, what is it? Is it Little Cup, or... There's a cup where you can only use Pokemon that can evolve, and I think in some games you can use Scyther, and Scyther is obviously incredibly good there, because he is both bulky, extremely fast, and hits really hard compared to, like, everything else there. It's kind of scary. Like, Scyther with, like, wing attack just kind of destroys everything. Other than, like, Geodude. It's probably why it was allowed, because Geodude, like, hard counters it almost. I think. Can Scyther learn Stealing? I think it actually can, so maybe it doesn't get hard-walled by Geodude, but Geodude just destroys it with Rock Slide, so... Anyways, we'll take the Secret Potion. And now we shall fight Chucky Boy. Football Charlie, charging Chuck. Man. You know, I don't know what I was gonna say actually. I said you know, and then my brain was just like, there's something you should know. And I don't know what that thing is, but I guess we'll watch Chuck throw his big old rock. Hurrah! I always thought that was really cool as a kid, and I don't know why. I really wanted to be able to do that in game, even though I know it doesn't. Oh, Pidgeot! Even though I know it doesn't matter, but it's just kind of one of those things as a kid. You're just like, man, that's so cool. I want to do that. We'll use Sludge Bomb. Rage, man. Pidgeot probably isn't gonna be able to do much unless it, like, freaking everything seems to have freaking flamethrower, but you know, whatever. Ah, using substitute, huh? Well, guess what? Poison doesn't care. And I can break your substitute with my slash anyways. Oh, spikes. Wow, that sucks. I think you only have one layer of spikes in this game, since it was a new move, but I think, despite the fact that it's only one layer, it's actually really important in this game. Also, really, Bellsprout? Dang, Chuck. You're not doing so hot. Level 33, wow. Well, that's Chuck. Ain't nothing compared to Whitney, that's for sure. Do 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 boo boo. Alright, so I can get fly and fly back. Teleport, really? That's kind of funny actually, because you get fly from him. So it's almost like he gives you two ways to get back. If you've never healed, that'd be pretty good actually. If you don't want to waste a slot for fly. I mean, I have Drill Peck. I don't know, actually. Let me... Maybe I can choose something else to fly. Let's see. No. Huh. I don't know, actually. Well, let's see. I guess for now I'll just give it to Sunflora, because like I don't really have anything else to teach it. But I might teach it to something. Like I'm thinking about teaching it to Breadstick or Lawnmower, but I don't know yet. So whatever. Pretty cool though, because since the sprite that gets used is the Pokemon that you use, that means I get to see a plant fly me back to Olivine. Whee! There's even leaves everywhere. That's kind of appropriate, actually. Anyways, we'll heal. This takes a couple secs. Do. Alright. So, I'll probably just cut this out. I'm just gonna climb the tower. So, be right back. Alright, here we are. We're gonna talk to her from the top because that's what the cool people do. Ampharos is better. I think if you talk to her from the bottom, she walks up, so if you talk to her from here, she goes to the right. Whoa! That was weird, she went up a bit too. I guess... Does she go down the hole? I guess everyone does. You know, these young women just fall down fucking 20-foot drops like it's no big deal. People in Pokemon World are tough. Ain't no biggie, I guess. We are not gonna fight this thing, Jasmine, this moment. I usually like to wait. I already can fight him in the Hoggy Town, that's kind of funny. I like to wait until after I've done all the Mahogany stuff because, especially in this, Jasmine's gonna be like, what, like almost level 40? Which is kind of a difficult level spike for me. I could probably do it because, I mean, it's only 3 Pokemon, but like... rather not. Anyways, what should we do? We could go down here, but there's also a bunch of stuff I can do while surfing, so I might as well clean a bunch of... Now that I have Fly, oops. Let's do a bunch of this stuff, actually. Might not have much to talk about, unfortunately, but I'll do my best. So, we're gonna go over here and get some Mystic Water. You know, it's funny, I'm gonna show this for a sec. You see that water up there, that lake up there? In the original game, there's nothing there. But since, I guess, people were so noticing of that, they actually added that area into Heart Gold and Soul Silver and put in a couple extra items there, which is kind of cool. Or I think it's like a nugget or like a rare candy or something. Sounds about right. I guess I could go do all this stuff too. Yeah, whatever. Let's go get all the stuff from surfing. So we'll go up here first. Well, we might find something in the water too, who knows. Nope. That's a heavy ball. I think that's a rare candy original, and the other item's a PP up. Or maybe flip that and reverse it, I mean either way. I think you can surf from only here, so I'll surf from here. Boom, okay, and we'll grab this. Soft sand, that's kind of funny. We'll fly back because it's easier. Ooh, dang it! Okay, I'm gonna switch your freaking moves right this instant. I think it's ordered in the order that they're in the list, right? Yeah, okay. That's nice. Because that's really annoying. Keep trying to rapid fire and it's just like, I'm gonna move a rock! Yeah, well guess what? I don't need you to move rocks, you loner. I guess we'll go to the Ruins of Alph. Because now we can go down here. I think there's a puzzle down here we can do. Is this the one that needs Ho-Oh? Is that an L? Oh, light. I need flash. I think. Wait, is that... I'm really bad at reading these for some reason. But since it says light, I'm going to assume that means flash. So I'll teach it out of sight. I will keep hypnosis, because that's super important. If I can, I try to like to avoid it. Yep. Boom. A hole open up on the other side. Rude. Okay, let's grab our items. An iron, I can sell that. Antidote. Eh. Oh, gold berry. Waterstone. Let's see. Well, I don't really feel like throwing stuff out right now, so I'm gonna give these to Out of Sight, and I'll give the elixir to Catcall. Now we can pick these up. Whoops. That's MLG strats right there. Alright, so... like, I could walk down to the cave, but I feel like it'd be a lot faster for me to just fly to it, to Azalea. So I'm gonna go down here. I might as well sell these things too on here. Makes sense. Okay, so we'll sell the iron and the antidote, and we'll put this stuff in my PC. Boom. Do 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 do. Mystic water and the water stone. There we go. That should be good enough for now, I think. Let me see. What do I have? Oh, jeez, the menus are so fast I can't even control them. Whatever. Let's take you. Take you. Now let's see. What do I have in here? Bunch of items. Some stones. Pretty useful if I ever actually found something that needed to evolve the stone. And that's a nice thing about the randomizer. For now we're gonna sound... Nah, we'll keep on going. But I mean, all the Pokemon in the cave are low level except for the trainers, so I mean, it's no biggie. Oh, actually, you know what? We'll do this instead. We'll just finish... Like, I've already done a bit. So let's just grab the stuff in, Slowpoke well. Right, I forgot about you. Let's just grab the stuff here in the well, and we'll do all of the optional stuff later. Because I'm kind of out of things to say. And I feel like if I just keep trucking on, it's just going to be not very fun to watch. I mean, ultimately, that's what I think is the most important thing. Because, like, come on. This is fun for me to record, but, like, if, you know, my watchers ain't having fun, then it's like, what's the point? I mean, I know there's not a lot of people watching this series, which is a little disappointing to me, because, you know, what with the fact that I think this is actually, like, the best I've done in a while. But I am aware I'm not exactly a great Let's Player. I'm sure a lot of people watch this for, like, 2 minutes and like, man, this is really boring. And that is represented in the number of views I get per video. But, I know, like, a couple people watch, so, you know, I think it's still worth it. I care! Who says I don't care? Nidoran male. See, I care. Look, I caught him a male. I don't know what that has to do with anything, but, whatever. Oh, this guy still gives you King's Rock, huh? Well, I can at least get the TM, and then we'll be done. So yeah, see you guys later. Dope! Boom! The TM. I guess I'll check what it is for a sec. Bubble. Okay. Did I bring an escape rope? Ah, crap, I didn't. Well, whatever. See you guys later. I'll be out of the cave when we're done. Bye-bye for now.